Katniss Everdeen may have come out on top of the weekend box office with an estimated $101 million in domestic ticket sales, but the finale fell short of other Hunger Games films in the franchise. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, starring Jennifer Lawrence, was expected to reach over $120 million in the opening weekend, topping the Twilight and Harry Potter movies. The Hunger Games Catching Fire was the highest-grossing movie of the Hunger Games series. Despite the box office sales, 70% of critics on Rotten Tomatoes gave the film a positive rating.
Hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself.
Adele hasn't released new music since 2011, but she is back. Last Friday, Adele released 25. The single Hello is the first single to sell more than 100 million US downloads in 1 week. 25 has been at the top of the charts since it has been available for pre-order. Columbia Records is releasing the album, and the company is planning to ship 3.6 million copies to the United States. First week sales are expected to be more than 1.5 million copies. Sony Music has stated that with the predicted digital sales of 1 million units, Adele's 25 could sell 2.5 million copies in its first week, breaking the record previously held by NSYNC's No Strings Attached. On Monday, the Game of Thrones Twitter account released an image of Jon Snow with a blood-streaked face that announced the season 6 would be starring in April. Since the end of last season, fans said the HBO award-winning series had been speculating if Snow is actually dead or not. A specific release date has not been given, but several fans are already speculating that Melisandre will raise Snow from the dead. The leader of the club that's made for you and me turned another year older last week. Walt Disney created Mickey Mouse 87 years ago while on a train journey with his wife Lillian. Walt drew the iconic mouse and said he should be named Mortimer. Disney thought the character would be better known as Mickey, and it stuck. Mickey Mouse first appeared on screen in 1928 in Steamboat Willie. Mickey Mouse has been in over 130 films and has won many awards. In present time, Mickey Mouse is the iconic figurehead of all Walt Disney Resorts and the Walt Disney Company. Starkville kicked off its Star-Spangled Christmas last Sunday with a Cookies with Santa event. The Christmas parade will follow suit on November 13th on Main Street beginning at 6 p.m. The famous Maroon Band, the cheerleaders, and many floats from local businesses will be showcased in the parade. Organizations will also centralize around 2015 theme, which is Star-Spangled Christmas. There are more than 2 events: Holiday Bazaar on December 2nd and 3rd at the Starkville Sportsplex, and the ending event, which will be Holiday Tour of Homes on December 6th. If you're looking for a way to ease your mind and listen to good poetry, then this next event did just that. The Mississippi State University Writing Center sponsored the Streetcars Open Mic Poetry Night at the Doghouse in the Union. The Streetcar is a student-run creative arts journal on campus. It gives students the opportunity to have their works published. The Open Mic Poetry Night featured many people bringing their own style of creation.
Associated with the Streetcar, which is MSU's creative arts journal. We are about 4 years old, so brand new basically, but we accept all creative submissions from MSU students, so it's totally student submitted and student run.
This is the second year the Streetcar held the Open Mic Poetry Night. The Streetcar is also now accepting creative submission for their 3rd journal issue that is set to come out in the spring semester in 2016. Participants are encouraged to submit their best works before the November 25th deadline. That's all I have for your Maroon 360 Entertainment. Check back next Tuesday to see what else is happening in and around Starkville.
Unfortunately, we're at the end of the show. Thank you for being with us today. Join us again next week to catch up on how the Bulldogs did in the Egg Bowl.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter and like our Facebook page. Thanks again, and see you next week.